Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of KitMaker Network, and Historicus Forum, I guess, because this is probably going to go on there. It could go on some of our other sites as well. But this one is a Turning the Page, which is a preview of a book or a magazine. This one, in this case, is a softcover book from our friends at Accion Press called The Rise of Fantasy by Juan J. Barrena, JJ in parentheses, I think that's his nickname. And this one is in full English. It's called How to Build Fantasy Scenes. Just on the back here, we can see there's some different fantasy scenes, including some kind of adult theme ones. So we'll say that this video is probably going to be a slightly rated PG-13. So on the inside, we've got a biography of the author, and again, I have not yet read this, so yeah, I'm kind of looking at it for the first time. That's if I make some thoughtful pauses there, it's just to kind of gain more information to then convey to you, the video watcher. Here's the table of contents. We've got material, composition, painting a figure, ground with layers of milliput, ivy vines, ruts and water, the sea lion, fighting underwater. These are probably different projects, obviously. The wolf pack, the usurper, the conjuring, the kitchen, and the puppeteer. Note on the paint employed, Vallejo and Vallejo game colors mostly. Alright, so here's the section called material, and you can see it just goes into different tools and materials you'd be using. So it kind of outlines all the tools, say, the sculptor would use. Priming and information about priming and paint, and then figure assembly is obviously talking about probably how things go together, how some of the figures, are assembled in parts, and like this with the head, where they've got the pin for the later putting on the head and so forth, and these wings and various things on fantasy figures. Composition's talking about obviously the artistic composition of the layout and giving information about here about the best ways to do that type of composition. And it goes into some long lengths of doing composition. And then painting a figure is obviously there's great photos going along with this, but just going to go into step-by-steps, and you've got some great photos here for doing various effects with the face. Interesting that they painted the interior of the mouth white. Obviously it goes back to being a darker color, but be curious the reasoning for that myself to read about that. So yeah, I might actually keep this book because I do like these kind of figures. But Todd, if you're watching, I'm sorry I kept this one. Anyways, this one actually came to us from different folks. But so we've got different sections. Like this one's Jack the Plucker, and it goes into a lot of different information here about paint colors and different shades. There's a lot of Spanish words being used here in terms of colors, but most of these could be figured out, translated, whatever. It's not going to be a problem, I don't think, that they're using some kind of not quite fully translated areas. The text, though, let's take a look at just to take a sampling of text. The ground has been painted using both airbrush and paintbrush, but it could be done with the paintbrush alone and some patience. However, the airbrush kit the airbrush kit makes the work a whole lot easier. First, I applied an even coat of a light color such as sand yellow and medium flesh tone. So it's good. Obviously done by a Brit with the word kit in there. They're constantly using that word for this is good kit. The first time I heard that was not that very long ago, actually, and I was kind of surprised because I'm pretty Anglophile-y, and I don't know whether it's just becoming more kind of used in British talk culture, but it just seems like it's creeping in heavily lately. All right, so again, kitchen floor. This one got some adult theme figure stuff there, but talking about rust and water. I'm going to flip more now, and then these are various different projects like underwater attack, and it goes through, I guess, obviously different phases of these projects. And great, some really masterful work obviously done in here. Great photography, it looks very good. The Conjuring, that looks like a really cool project too. So yeah, I would definitely want this for my library. In fact, I just told you I'm going to keep it for my library. So so that says something. When the publisher's got access to lots of books and he decides to keep one, yeah, that's probably a good thing. There's some illustration work in the back there. I think those are actually photos. Those are photos taken of somebody that then will inspire a figure, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that back part is, but maybe someone will tell me in the comments. who's actually in the know. But yeah, it looks great. Obviously, if this is your interest, your genre, then this is probably going to be a book for you. Or if you're just maybe interested in getting into sculpting and painting, that's kind of next step for a lot of people. The only thing I sculpted a long time ago when I was pretty young and had some self-drying clay, and they were mostly just little alien heads and things. But I thought I did a pretty good job with them, actually. I kind of wish I still had some of them around to kind of look at. But and I remember sculpting a small Hobbit house for, ironically, a woman I met online. Who was married and much older than me, so it wasn't like a romantic thing. But I was like, we spent time online and we were friends, and I wanted to make her something for some birthday or something. I can't remember what it was. So I like sculpted this really complex little Hobbit house, and I painted it and everything, and I sent it to her. And yeah, so I have done things like this in the past, just not quite recently. But anyways, well, thanks for watching, and again, thanks to the fine folks at Accion Press for sending us this, and we will. Again, you can comment and leave feedback, or make sure to click the like button if you're on YouTube or on our website. There's one as well. I think you need to be logged in, though. So there's benefits to logging in on the website, though, I should say. There are more things than just that. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Turning the Page.